what is next for you?
Yeah. In 2012, I was asked in an interview, what's 4Foods Group going to be and what's next for you? And I said, I want 4Foods Group to be a household name in the Western United States. And that was my quote, right? Mm-hmm. Next for me is progression of building my talents. And I love what I'm doing. Every day I come to work and I'm excited for waking up because there's so much to do. And I really think we can take on the world with 4Foods Group. And for me, it's just finding joy in what I'm doing every day. And I'm absolutely grateful for that opportunity. It was pretty interesting. 2000, I think it was 11, we were opening the Leighton Eaters. And like I said, we'd been building stores. And so we were part of the process of staging and getting it up and going. And I was in the walk-in box and it was dirty. We needed to clean it up before our grand opening. I remember scrubbing it from ceiling to floor. And it was like wax on, wax off, right? And by the time I was done, I was so tired. Like I could barely move my arms. And I was kneeling on that floor in a walk-in box, like, this big metal refrigerator. And I was so thankful for my position. I was so thankful I had a job. And I think that carries on today. I mean, 10 years later, essentially, I started there in 2009. But 10 years later, I'm looking at it going, I'm still so thankful. I'm thankful I have a job and I'm able to provide for my family. And I want the values that I want to see and that legacy type. For me, it's really about doing what, like I've talked about my dad, doing what he does. And he's humble and he's honest and people love being around him. I'm just trying to build off of his legacy and hopefully my kids are going to follow that too.
Yeah. I mean, that's my last question is, Josh, what is your legacy? So you may have just answered it, but maybe reiterate what that is.
Yeah, that legacy for me is being responsible, and when I promise something, being able to fulfill on that. And one of the greatest people I know, and I don't know him real well, but all the times I've been around him, his name is Rick Fulkerson here in Utah, and he's over Keys to Success, and he's doing great things for a foundation for the children in our schools and Code to Success. But every time I'm around him, all I hear from him is like, Josh, thank you so much. Thank you. You're so great. And I just love who those type of people are when they just are appreciative of and grateful and have gratitude for the things that they have. That's what I want. I want to be like that. I'm not there, but I hope to get there one day.
That's an amazing legacy. Thank you so much. This has been such a fun conversation and getting to know you more. And I hope to get to know Andrew and Shante and more of your team because they all sound pretty fun.
We need to do it. I love it.
Yeah. So thank you again.
Thanks for having me.